big shot. Can you make it or not? Go ahead with Superman. You too glad, man.
Alright, so today we talking shotguns. This one, my old Savage Stevens pump action. You can see it's clear. You can kind of see, but it's clear. So this is my 18.5-inch pump action shotgun. You know, nothing too special. It's a Savage Stevens. If you know anything about that brand, you know, not real popular or anything, but it works. Got a couple of attachments. Got a little flashlight. Did it's like a snap-on fiber optic to the bead right there, which it lights up the bead a little more with the fiber optic, making it, you know, better. No rail or anything like that on this one. Actually, to even add the flashlight, I had to add this onto the magazine tube. You know, for those that don't know, all the rounds on this style of shotgun are in this tube right here. And so when you rack it, the shotgun shell comes back, rack it in, and as you rack it back, it ejects the spent round, and that's how this one fires. Three empty. So this a whole 5 shotgun shells. So you have to physically rack each one in after every shot. Pump action. You're pumping. If you watch my last video, you know I got a new shotgun. That is gonna be a semi-auto mag-fed AR-12. It's a Landor Arms. Again, you watched the last video. Got the unboxing of this new bad boy. The difference, if you don't know, the difference in this one versus the pump action is it's semi-auto, so I don't have to in between each round charge it again. So once I open the chamber, close it, and this one has the option of a 2-round mag that came with it, a 5-round magazine that came with it. I found out that my 10-round mag that I already had on my Panzer will fit in this with no problem and feed the round. Let's clear that. Clear. So you got different options with this, and once they're loaded in, but let's not forget the drum will fit in this, but it will not chamber the round. So you know, this is solely for my Panzer. But the difference in this and the pump action is after every round, just pull the trigger. It's gonna self-eject them, and it'll be good to go. It does have the rail at the top. Most AR-12 style shotguns are gonna, you know, be set up like an AR. It's gonna have a Picatinny rail or Weaver rail or whatever. Came with the angle foregrip. Haven't put a flashlight or anything on, but I probably will. Came with pop-up sights. Probably gonna leave it with pop-up sights. Most shotguns are good with just like iron sights or like the pump action with just the bead. You know, shotguns most of the time are gonna have a spread, so you're really not too precise with them. Even with slugs, still kind of out there. But the difference, these both are semi-auto shotguns. The difference in the Bullpup style is that the magazine is fed in at the rear. Found out too that because of the little grip right there on these will fit in and actually feed, but they're like, you kind of gotta slam them in, and they get a little hard to get out once you get them in. So for the Panzer, I'm not gonna really use these because of that grip right there in the front. Kind of makes it hard, but it's still the same concept. It's mag fed, it's semi-auto. Once you rack it, load that round in, which we're empty. Once you load that round in, you're able to pull that trigger and keep going until you're either out of your 10 round. And in this case, I can use the drum in this one. Till you're out of your ammo, you can pull the trigger. On this one, you know, I did a little extra, put a red dot on it. Really didn't have to. Got some pop-ups on it. First time I've seen fiber optic pop-ups, so I had to go ahead and get them. So I got some backup sights, because I think last time I knocked the red dot off. Flashlight is dead right now, but all around good. What I do like the difference in this, I don't know if it's just the Bullpup design versus the AR-12 design. I just have two separate charging handles. I have one there like I do on the AR-12, but I also have a top-mounted one right here. You can see it still pulls that same charging handle at the bottom, but I like it. I like the grip on it. The recoil on this is definitely better than a pump action. And the crazy thing is that all three barrels are 18.5 inches. All three. And it's all in the design on, like, this is way shorter because the barrel is all in the body of this. You look at the pump action, you look at the pump action versus the BP-12. The barrel is in the body or the frame of the BP-12 versus you got framework and everything back here. Then you got the barrel. So you get the full 18 inches just hanging out there, 18.5. So it makes this a little longer. With the body of the Bullpup being able to absorb most of that recoil, the kick on it is a lot less. You can shoot the same rounds with each one. You're gonna have different kick on it. Kind of like using like a breaker bar. You know, a longer breaker bar is gonna get you more leverage, so you can, you know, get whatever nut or, you know, bolt you're trying to get off a little easier. With a barrel having that longer length is making it more recoil for you. Who's calling? But that's the Panzer there. It's a good look. Gonna do the first shots on the Landor here today and see what the difference is, because it's a tad bit shorter, being an AR-12 style. You can tell it's a tad bit shorter, but they're both still 18.5 inches on the barrel. It's just this barrel is put a little more into the frame just because of the design. It's a little more into the frame of it, making it just a little bit shorter and hopefully recoil a little better. But gonna do first shots, see what's up. But that's a little shotgun lesson for the day. Hey.
we're not going to go out.
I gotta say, that's a first.
Yeah. It's day one with this. I just got this thing. So I guess they didn't put any thread seal or anything on it. Now, what was that? It's only like 18 rounds that I put through it.
It was at least under warranty, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not broken though. Like it's just.
Oh, it just popped off.
Yeah, it just popped off. I guess they didn't put any Loctite or anything on it.
I was gonna say, was there nothing that got sheared off, broken? Or still usable?
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, the thread's still good and everything, so it should go right back on. But I'm gonna take it home and examine it some more just to make sure.
That's sick. That's getting the shit out of it.
Yeah, that is a big cloud of smoke out there. All right, so Yeah, I had a time at the range today. So we know how easy it is for the new AR-12 to come apart. So if I need to break it down, I know how to do that now. So got the first, did the 2 rounds. That went smooth. The recoil really not that bad on this. Then we shot the 5 rounds. Did 5, 5, and 5 from the pump action, the Bullpup, and the AR-12. Then it was on the 10 round mag. I think I made it all the way through the 10 rounds. So it feeds well. It recoils well. But shame on Landor for not putting some Loctite on the locking bolt for this. So we got a little lesson in today. The shroud. So the shroud just slides on. It's got a little locking spot, little notch that fits in right there. So it's seated. Then you're gonna take this. I'm gonna leave the there's a sling mount. I'm gonna leave that off for the time being. But this just falls into place. It's got a hole for it. And I'm gonna put some thread sealer on this so we don't have this issue in the future. But it looks like the charging handle and everything is about the same setup, which I imagine it would be, being Turkish. Same setup as the Panzer. So if I have any issues, I already got a little experience with that. But speaking of the Panzer, the 20 round drum had issues too. It was just a day at the range, I guess. Until I got down to like the last 10 rounds on the drum, it was I didn't really miss feeding. It just wasn't chambering all the way. I guess it was too much pressure on the next round on the charging handle, because I ran another 10 round mag. Another 5 round mag. It went smooth. So it's not the shotgun, because I ran 2 5 round mags through with no problems. So gotta look back at my drum again, probably take that back out too. So just wanted to recap on the range today. It was crazy. The pump action didn't have any issues, so maybe that's a reason to kind of shy away from the semi-auto shotguns. Feed issues, I don't know, like the Segas and stuff like that. But the pump action is reliable. It's reliable. It's my first shotgun, and it's been holding up pretty good. It's just, it got some kick to it. That thing got some kick. But yeah, I just appreciate everybody for watching. I just had to give you guys a recap. But appreciate it. We're out.